Good morning. It is good to have you back. A couple of days ago I came across a media report about an airplane crash near Akron, Ohio, and didn't think much about it. The plane belonged to or was piloted by Michael Connell, who died in the crash. Who was Michael Connell? I am a member of the election integrity group of Pennsylvania University Professor Stephen Freeman, and as such I am kept informed of election fraud issues. Sure enough, a couple of days later I am inundated with information about Michael Connell, much of it more than disturbing. The tenor of the information: Mike Connell was an IT specialist who designed websites and networks for a number of government agencies, from the White House to House Ways and Means to intelligence to you name it. He was also a witness named in a lawsuit originally filed against Ken Blackwell, then Ohio's supervisor of election and the Ohio Republican Party. A witness for what, I thought. And now it gets eerie. You may have read my comment on the assassination of Raymond Lemme in connection with the investigation of the vote fraud software ordered by Republican Congressman Thomas Feeney from an Oviedo, Florida software company. 2 weeks after he told the witness that this goes all the way up as high as you can imagine, Lemme was found dead in Valdosta, Georgia, and his death was quickly ruled a suicide. According to the sheriff, the crime scene photos hadn't turned out. We got hold of the flashcard files and found that they had been photoshopped. We restored them and realized that the suicide ruling was a cover-up of the political assassination of Raymond Lemme. Indeed, the CSI had realized pre-mortem injuries and taken a close-up. Now back to Michael Connell. He was the IT specialist and consultant to George W. Bush, Karl Rove, and other Republicans on web and network design. He designed a network structure that not only interfaced House, Senate, White House, and the RNC, but in 2004 had included a direct link to election supervisor Blackwell and his vote count website, apparently allowing interference with the ongoing vote count. He furthermore enabled access to another domain, that is gwb43.com, owned by the RNC, which stands for George W. Bush, that was used to circumvent the legal requirement to preserve White House emails, though they can be subpoenaed if needed. Connell, in turn, was soon subpoenaed in the Blackwell litigation for deposition concerning his role in Ohio's odd 2004 election outcome. Clifford Arnebeck, the plaintiff's attorney, told Connell that if he came clean, Arnebeck would see to it that the court gave Connell protection. That, of course, is an idiotic statement. The court has no power whatever to protect the life of a witness, short of a witness protection program that, of course, is managed by the very people threatening his life. There was a very real incentive for Arnebeck to offer protection, though. He had received tips from the McCain campaign, for which Connell also worked, that Karl Rove had made threats and Connell's life was in danger. When Connell planned to fly in his plane to Washington, he was again warned not to fly. Meanwhile, Connell had moved in court to quash the subpoena, to appear for depositions and to present documents. He reasoned that producing the documents was burdensome, and as to other information it was protected as proprietary right. Well, it appears to me that his crash solved all those problems, putting Karl Rove and George W. at ease. The question I have is this: how can sophisticated, intelligent people who know too much not put their knowledge on a dead man's switch, to be released if they do not access, let's say, the internet for more than X amount of time? We do it as CSI-Jacksonville, if for no other reason than to keep guys like Karl Rove, etc. pulling a Ray Lemme on us. Indeed, if any one of us does not access the internet for more than 72 hours in a pattern unknown even to us, our offshore server releases the evidence incriminating 48 congressmen and senators in a massive bribery scheme, or schemes, better to say. Believe me, once the information is released, they will not like us anymore. Oh, as promised, here are the pics of the year 2008. Believe me, this will be better than reality TV. Scientists used Google Earth and found a hitherto undiscovered world with hundreds of new species. The following picture is the picture of a Pygmy chameleon living in a jungle in the heart of Mozambique. Cute, isn't it? According to MIT's Media Lab, sticky notes will be electronic in the future. The product of the year 2008, the iPod. The days of ink and maybe books are also numbered, if you can believe what some are saying. Indeed, you can buy a somewhat limited version called Kindle at Amazon. Alright, that's it for the moment. Tomorrow I will comment on how lucky we are that the senators from hell are not in charge of the economic recovery. Take care.